Shit, how y'all doing on this good Sunday? Just wanted to stop through, holler at you real quick. Shit, like you say on the title, can we talk for a minute? Um, just want to talk about how too often, we tend not to take time out to just really talk to each other. You know, too often when we talking to each other, we too busy thinking about what we gonna say in response to what a person is saying. And, technically that ain't the best thing to do, considering, it's very imperative that you listen to what the person is saying and reserve your responses, reserve your prejudgments. In order for you to respond, you gotta kind of think about it, even if it's a split second thought. So, it's important to just really be in the moment. If it helps, try to be one with that person's words. A few judgments on that, but I'm pretty sure people make a few judgments on me. But if over time, shit, things tend to deteriorate. Just like our relationships tend to deteriorate because of communication. Oftentimes, when somebody's communicating to you exactly what they need, we're not listening because we're too busy trying to defend our point of view. So, with that being said, family, I just wanted to holler at you real quick. I see everybody pretty much busy for the day, so I'm just stopping through to say, man, take the time to really hear somebody out. Take the time to ask somebody how they feeling, and genuinely sit back and just listen. To my fellas, try this. Try to reserve your need to provide a solution when your queen is trying to tell you to come a day you just want to tell her how you feel and you don't want to hear no feedback, no matter what it is. Because it'll come a point when you recognize whether or not somebody's listening to you completely or just taking in everything you saying and preparing a rebuttal. So let's not be so quick to respond in a negative manner. I meant to say let's not be so quick to react. A lot of times when we saying what we saying, it's a reaction rather than a proper response. So take the time to really listen, then formulate a proper response. You feel me? Um, yeah, that way, over and out. I love you as myself. I don't know who just stopped through. If you don't mind, shit, say what's up, salute, whatever, you feel me? I keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? Got a few topics on my mind, but I ain't see too many people in here. But I see one, you feel me? So, Saturday, what's good? These are this what come along with being live. Hold on, Sadie, come here, girl. Come here, girl. Let me get Sadie on there. Sadie, say what's up? Say what's up? We off in Sadie room, you know. It's all about that mother, father, child, you know what I'm saying? So in these relationships that we taking on that'll eventually lead to kids if you ain't got them already, it's imperative that we even listen to our children. I sit back and I think, other times I'm quick to react to my child coming in the room saying something before actually listening. Um, I had to check myself one day and ask myself, like, darn, do you want your child to be your slave or something? Because you really don't give her an opportunity to, express how she feel. But, I know coming up, I was always told she would be seen and not heard. So, whether I recognize that's what I was doing on the face of it, I recognize it now. So I would encourage anybody that was raised any way close to how I was raised, as far as that be seen and not heard. Take the time to check yourself and see if you do that too. You know what I mean? Because it's possible that it rubbed off on you because it's like, what you grew up knowing as the norm, you tend to try to recreate that in your everyday life as an adult. So that being said, family, like look back over the things that you went through in life, do some self-reflection. Make sure that you're not inflicting pain upon the people that you say you love based off the previous pain that you felt. So just a little tidbit to think about. Cause you know the other day I was talking about the R. Kelly, Bill Cosby situation, and I don't think too many people take into account that there's a lot of people out here dealing with pain. You know, hurt people hurt people. So you know, take the time to check your hurt meter. A lot of us got high pain thresholds, but don't mean we don't have to take the time to do a self-reflection. If you're not doing some self-reflection, you're doing some self-neglect. And if you're neglecting yourself, it's already known, and it's gonna be shown that you will neglect the people that you care about the most, because the person you're supposed to care about first is you. That's like your teacher. You know what I'm saying? You brush your teeth good and wash your ass good. So shit, you know when you have kids, you'll be able to take good care of them until they get old enough to take care of themselves, and then the cycle continues. But be that as it may, even though you the teacher, you still gotta take time to listen uh, to the people that you're trying to help, or the people that you know you trying to reach. And honestly speaking, we all teachers, just in our own time. You feel me? In our own way. Cause I learn something from people that all the time, and they ain't never stood up in front of a classroom, never said, "Hey, listen to me." But we all are observing each other as well as absorbing each other's energy. So try to be careful about the energy that you put out. I know I'm moving around a lot, but I'm trying to put this energy out to y'all. I want to send as much love and positivity to anybody and everybody who comes across this video. Um, if you got hate in your heart, this same positivity gonna blow your chest up. So that being said, don't get it messed up. This is not for the weak hearted. When you know what you really facing, it come a time when shit it get it get old and it get hard to even try to get comfortable or complacent. So I always gotta be on the move. But even when you on the move, even if ain't nobody talking to you, listen to the sounds, look around, be aware. Part of being conscious is just being aware. And when you become aware of the things around you, like I said, it's not for the weak-hearted. But you can take, bro, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Things for the progression of your people. So let's not take another moment out of our day to not, think about, am I loving myself? Am I listening to people as well as myself? That's another thing. If you're not listening to the people around, it's guaranteed you're not listening to yourself. So take the time to listen to yourself, man. You worth hearing. Everybody got something to offer. So shit, after you hear this shit, drop something down there, some comments. That's really what I want. I want some feedback. Let's build, family. And part of building this conversation. So I'm ready to listen or read what you have to say. I love you as myself. You don't want to say nothing I said? Say love you. Say love you. Peace. You ain't gonna say nothing? Nothing. Nothing. Say love you.